My name is Dovi Prero. I'm a board-certified orthodontist right here in Beverly Hills. About 5 years ago, I met Michelle through the speaking circuit. I had attended a few CE lectures, and I noticed there was something special about her and the content that she offered. And that intrigued me to kind of explore what it would be like if I could bring in a consultant into my office. To tell you the truth, I was a little bit hesitant. I had heard horror stories about bringing in consultants. Also, we were in the process of purchasing another practice and merging it together, changing software. And I thought if there's any other time not to hire a consultant, it would be right now with so many things changing. Michelle had taken me aside at a conference and we started brainstorming about what could possibly be done. And after meeting her in that context, I was a little more open-minded to bringing her in, but still maybe even suspicious that this was going to work out. So on the first day, she ran a report and said, Dovi, this is all the outstanding insurance billing that hasn't been done. If you don't get this under control, you will not be able to have a successful or even a thriving practice because you'll get too behind the eight ball. And at that moment, I realized that the one report that she ran on the first day more than paid maybe 3 or 4 times the value of her consulting for the year. If you ask me 5 years later, am I still with Michelle, Diana, and her team? The answer is absolutely yes. We continue to use them on a daily and monthly basis. When I spoke to Michelle, I had very clear instructions. I said, look, I need to double my practice. If I'm going to bring you in, it's going to be significant investment. At that time, I said I need to be able to double my practice. And within that first year, we accomplished it. And it's only due to her help, because when you bring Michelle, Diana, and the team at Shimon Consulting into your office, they'll be able to tell you and identify which team members go where. They'll identify the talent that currently you have on your team and what you might need to add. And I thought that bringing a consultant was going to mean more reports for me to run, more reports for my team to run, a lot more homework, and that's like the exact opposite that I would ever want. I was so surprised at the amount of follow-up, which I think actually sets Michelle, Diana, and their team apart. The ability for them to get buy-in from the team members so that now they are bought in and they understand why an aging report has to be done, or why we have to run a report of patients without active patients without appointments. We were able to take all these tasks that I was currently worrying about and actually quantify them, what needed to be done, who needed to do them, what reports needed to be run, and then the accountability and the buy-in from the team and the ability to follow up. So instead of working harder, we're working a lot smarter. So the office becomes more efficient that way. And so I attribute that tremendous financial goal that I had to Michelle and Diana and to her team, and really helped us knock it out of the park. And of course, like as always, once you hit that goal, then I said, I want to do it again. And they've helped us create that again. So for any doctor that's out there that's wondering if Michelle, Diana, and their team can help them, the resounding answer is absolutely yes. My only regret with Diana and Michelle was just not bringing them in sooner. It's a slam dunk answer. If you want to know where your practice is weak, where it's strong, where it needs to be reshuffled to focus and to help you achieve your financial goals, which ultimately leads to better patient experience, it's by bringing Michelle and Diana and the whole team at Shimon Consulting. Aside from everything she's done for my business and my practice as a whole, she's become a really good friend.
Oh.